On behalf of Heritage Club, today on the occasion of International Democracy Day, we are here to discuss the democracy of Canada, Israel, Nepal, China and India. And I am representing Canada. In Canada's democracy, there is a constitutional monarchy and a parliamentary democracy. The Houses of Commons plays an important role in Canada's democracy. It debates on issues. And there is a Senate. His fundamental role is to give a second thought if needed. Queen Elizabeth II is Queen of Canada. The Canadian Constitution places sovereign power to the Queen. The democracy to the power over the people can dictate how populations live their lives. If an elected official isn't doing their job properly, then they can be voted out of office during the next election. According to the Ministry of States, Canada's election each year costs $1 billion. And then in the voting, the winning candidate's leader becomes a prime minister. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I am here to represent a country that is also famous by the name of Holy Land or Palestine in the whole world, Israel. We have a parliamentary democracy consisting of legislative, executive and judicial branches. The head of our country is the president and the most powerful political figure is the prime minister with 28 cabinet ministers. Our country has 11 basic principal laws and we believe in freedom, justice and peace. In our country, we don't have any gender discrimination as the fact our 90% of women are educated, 65% of women are employed or businesswomen and even our parliament consists 30% of women. We have ended hunger and unemployment in our country like the fact we only have 5% of people who are unemployed. In our country, we don't have any caste discrimination like the fact we have 74% of Jews, 18% of Muslims and 2% of Christians. And at last, I would end with some great words by Mahatma Gandhi. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and souls of its people. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I will be talking about Nepal's democracy. On May 28, 2008, the newly elected Constituent Assembly declared Nepal a federal democratic republic, abolishing the 240-year-old monarchy. Nepal today has a president as head of the state and a prime minister heading the government. At present in Nepal, there are 7 provinces, 77 districts, 6 metro cities, 11 sub-metro cities, 206 municipalities and 416 rural municipalities. Thank you.
Democracy is the government of the people, by the people and for the people. Greetings everyone. On the occasion of World Democracy, I, Ariman Panda, will be telling you about China's democracy. The debate over the definition and application of democracy to China has been one of the major ideological backgrounds in Chinese politics since the 19th century. Zheng Shuwang of Fudan University in Shanghai wrote in a report in 2007, "It is clear that public support for democracy is high in China. Public opinion surveys show that more than 90% of the Chinese citizens believe that having a democracy is good, but the majority is not yet ready for a major effort towards democratization because they still see economic growth and social stability as more important than freedom of speech, political participation, and other democratic rights." Now I would like to conclude my speech upon China's democracy. Thank you for spending your time listening to my words.
Hello everyone, I will be representing the country India. We all understand that India is a federal parliamentary democratic country. It is formed by the union of 29 states and 7 union territories. The constitution defines the organizational powers and limitations of both central and state government. Pros of Indian democracy. There is an executive branch, a legislative branch and a judicial branch. Each keeps other in check because no single branch can wield all the power. Citizens have a right to elect their clear leaders, and this avoids the monopoly of the authorities. Cons of Indian democracy. Implementation of any law takes a long time to come into form as it has to be approved by both the ruling party and the opposition. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Here is a question for Canada. What is the role of the Queen in Canada?
I'm here to answer your question. The answer to this question is Queen Elizabeth II plays a symbolic role in Canada's armed forces. The Queen acts as Colonel-in-Chief of numerous armed forces regiments.
Here is a question for Israel. What is Israel doing for the Palestinian freedom movement?
Thank you for a wonderful question, and I would like to answer it. Israel enforces restriction on the freedom movement of Palestinians in the West Bank by employing a system of permanent, temporary, and random man checkpoints. Thank you.
We have to raise questions and those must be answered. That is what the power of democracy is. It is us who choose our leaders, and by the help of the